So in this video, I want to go through some treatment that you can use for this with this spiky ball. First one is one of two big players that attach to those big toes. The first one is abductor hallucis, so it's designed to abduct, in other words, take the big toe outwards. So it attaches on the heel and comes down under the foot and attaches to the side of this big toe. So if it's not active enough, it will allow that toe to drift inwards. If we can switch it on and wake it up, it will certainly help and assist us keeping that big toe straight and in line. So as you can see from the sheet, the picture tells you where that muscle is, highlighted in orange. You're going to be using the spiky ball to activate that muscle down underneath the foot. So that's along the underside of the medial arch. So the inside, this is a right foot, so on the inside of that arch. The other big player, which actually starts higher up, is called flexor hallucis longus, and it comes down your fibula, so that little leg bone, lower leg bone. You're going to start working the ball down that bone, and it actually wraps around that heel and runs in underneath the big toe as well. So another one we want to activate. Down here to the last 2/3 of the fibula, and then down and around the heel, and a similar sort of pathway slightly further underneath to the big toe. So if we can get that spiky ball in that region there, it's going to wake that one up as well, and you're going to have more activation of the muscles that straighten that big toe. So we want to keep them switched on and active. Hence the dimples in the ball, which are going to stimulate the connective tissue and the muscles in your feet. Have a go at that. Those two particular big players are important, alongside the other work that I talked about in video 1, where you're working all of that connective tissue through the midfoot as well, so that this midfoot should fold and splay nicely. So you should be able to do this with your foot. Obviously, you're going to be doing it from above, like so, and get more movement into the rest of the joints in that foot. That will go a long way to keeping your foot pliable and moving, as opposed to rigid. And if that foot gets rigid, then there's more work to be done, because that will play into keeping that big toe across here as opposed to nice and straight. So give those a go, have another play with your spiky ball, and just do it when you're doing other jobs. If you're sitting at your desk, just get that foot working and over the top of the ball. Chopping vegetables in the kitchen, do the same thing. So find ways in which you're doing other things. You can take the ball out of your pocket, drop it on the ground, and get playing with it. Good luck.